Hello everyone, welcome back to the next session of this gaseous state. In the last class, we have discussed with a pressure volume correction that has to be done in an ideal gas equation in order to be written the same equation for the real gas, which was done by a scientist called van der Waal. Right. So after van der Waal's equation, we are about to learn an isotherm of carbon dioxide which was given by Thomas Andrew. Right. So in order to begin with an Andrew isotherm of carbon dioxide, I would like to clear what is meant by an isotherm. See, isotherm is nothing but a graph is plotted against pressure and volume. When a graph is plotted against pressure and the volume, we call that graph as an isotherm. Like we have seen isobar in the Charles law. Right. What this Thomas Andrew, what he has done, he has studied what is happening with the pressure, temperature and volume when a gas is converting into a liquid. When a gas is converting into liquid, what is happening with these parameters? This is what he has studied. Specifically, he dealt very deeply for the carbon dioxide. Right. So that is why it is named after Andrew's isotherm of carbon dioxide. At different temperature, what is happening with the pressure and the volume of the carbon dioxide? To be very simple, this is the point. At different temperature, what is happening with the pressure and the volume of the carbon dioxide and how a physical state is changed from liquid to gas, gas to liquid. The whole thing of Andrew's isotherm talks about this. We will understand with the help of a graph that has been plotted, that has been given here. Right. In the x-axis, we have got volume. In the y-axis, we have got a pressure. Right. Let me specify here as 13 degrees Celsius. So, at 13 degrees Celsius, at this temperature, we are going to find or we are going to understand from this graph what is happening with the pressure and the volume and what is happening with the physical state. We are going to relate with the temperature and the physical state here very clearly. See, at 13 degrees Celsius, a point A, a point B, you are able to find a graph line here. So, this is A, this is B. See, along AB, first let me write at 13 degrees Celsius, along AB. If you find along AB, volume decreases from 280 to 260 or nearly 260. Volume decreases from 280 to nearly 260. So, let me write along AB, volume decreases. And along AB, the gas will exist as a gas here itself. Okay, the carbon dioxide is existing as a gas here. Along AB, volume decreases, carbon dioxide exists as a gas. Okay, volume decreases, but if you see pressure, it goes above 50 to 45 to 50. So, volume increases, pressure increases here from 45 to 50. So, let me write as volume decreases, pressure increases. Okay, this is along AB. Now, let us discuss along BC. See, BC, which is given here in a different colored, is a region called condensation region. When I say condensation region, gaseous molecule will come close together and changes its physical state. Okay. It is not that we are able to find a sharp transition from the gaseous state to the liquid state. ஒரு ஷார்ப்பான கர்வ் எனக்கு கிடைக்கல. ஒரு ஷார்ப்பான கர்வ் எனக்கு பாயிண்ட் கிடைச்சிச்சுன்னா அந்த பாயிண்ட்ல தான் எல்லா கேஸுமே லிக்விடா மாறுதுன்னு சொல்லலாம். ஆனா இந்த இடத்துல கண்டென்சேஷன் ரீஜன் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு பெரிய அளவுல இருக்கு. It has a greater level here. So along BC. Okay. So along BC, what is happening with the volume? Volume decreases. Okay, even though it is a condensation region, volume decreases there. Okay, volume decreases. What happened to the pressure? Pressure remains same, which is nearly equals to 50 degree. 50 atmosphere. Pressure is nearly same. Same ah da irukku. Ore straight line parallel to the x axis la da irukku. So pressure is constant there. When volume decreases and pressure remains as a constant, I can never say all the carbon dioxide will exist as a gas, all the carbon dioxide will exist as a liquid. I can never say in that. Because there is not a sharp transition here. ஒரு ஷார்ப்பான transition கிடையாது ஒரு கிராஃப்ல. ஒரு straight line ஒரு longer periodல இருக்கு. அப்ப அந்த இடத்துல இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல தான் எல்லா கேஸுமே லிக்விடா மாறி இருக்கும். இந்த பாயிண்ட்லவே எல்லா கேஸுமே லிக்விடா மாறி இருக்கும் அப்படி என்னால சொல்ல முடியாது. இந்த பாயிண்ட்லயும் கேஸும் இருக்கலாம், லிக்விடும் இருக்கலாம். இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல கேஸும் இருக்கலாம், லிக்விடும் இருக்கலாம். So till this region B to C, I can say that both gaseous carbon dioxide along with the liquid carbon dioxide exist. So gas and liquid coexist. Okay, I would say both gaseous carbon dioxide and liquid carbon dioxide coexist along BC. Okay, along BC is done. Now if I need to specify it, then from C, after C, இந்த Cன்ற பாயிண்ட் தான் என்ன பாயிண்ட் அப்படின்னா இந்த Bல இருந்து C வரைக்கும் கேஸும் இருக்கு லிக்விடும் இருக்கு. ஆனால் after C பார்த்தீங்கன்னா all the gases will be converted into liquid, which mean we are able to find only liquid carbon dioxide. We will never able to find the gaseous carbon dioxide. அப்போ after C அப்படி நான் எழுதுறேன் அப்படின்னா I will write after C volume remains constant. Volume பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த 40ல இருந்து அப்படியே 40ல தான் இருக்கு. ஓகே, அப்போ volume remains constant. Okay, what is happening to the pressure? Pressure increases. Okay, what type of a carbon dioxide we are able to find after C? After C, we are able to find only liquefied carbon dioxide. So we are able to find liquid carbon dioxide after C. So these are all the points that he has said. At 13 degrees Celsius, I am not able to find a sharp transition from gaseous carbon dioxide to liquid carbon dioxide. So along BC, both liquid and the gaseous carbon dioxide coexist together. Okay, so the region along BC is considered as a condensation region. After C, every gaseous molecule would have come close together and started to form liquid. So these are all the things that we have to discuss. Now we have discussed with the 13 degrees Celsius. Let us proceed with the 21 degrees Celsius here. Okay, at 21 degrees Celsius, the first thing we observe here is volume occupied by the coexisting of gases and the liquid carbon dioxide decreases. அப்படினா சிம்பிளா சொல்லணும்னா condensation region decreases at higher temperature. இப்போ first point நம்ம நோட் பண்ண வேண்டியது condensation region decreases. Condensation region decreases. Okay, what is happening here? A dash and B dash. A dash and B dash are the region where, let me specify it as along AB. Okay, what is happening along AB? Let me write along A dash and B dash. Okay, along A dash and B dash, what is happening? Volume decreases. Okay, volume decreases. What is happening to the pressure? Pressure increases. As graph goes from A dash to B dash, pressure increases. Okay, in this region, from B dash only condensation region begins. Then between A dash and B dash, we will not be able to find any sort of a condensation there, which means we will be able to find carbon dioxide only in terms of a gas. Then I would write gaseous carbon dioxide we will be able to find there along A dash and B dash. Then if we move across B dash and the C dash, if you move across B dash and C dash, see what is happening here. Okay, B dash and C dash, volume decreases here. Volume decreases here across B dash and C dash. Okay, volume decreases. What is happening with the pressure? Pressure remains constant, which is almost parallel to the volume, right? So pressure remains constant. Pressure remains constant here. Then in the condensation region, I already mentioned that we will be able to find both gaseous and liquid carbon dioxide will coexist together. So gaseous and liquid carbon dioxide coexist. Okay, here also the condensation region is greater, we are not able to find a sharp transition. So since they are not able to find sharp transition, I will not able to specify at this temperature. We are able to find the sharp transition from gaseous carbon dioxide to liquid carbon dioxide. அப்படி என்னால சொல்ல முடியல. சரி, ஓகே, சரி, அடுத்து பார்க்குறோம் ஆஃப்டர் சி டேஷ். ஓகே, ஆஃப்டர் சி டேஷ் பார்க்கும்போது ஆஃப்டர் சி டேஷ், ஓகே, after C dash pressure increases, volume remains constant. இப்போ volume constant இருக்கு, pressure என்ன ஆகுது? Increase ஆகுது. Okay, if we talk about the physical state of the carbon dioxide here, as the pressure increases, volume remains constant here, we will be able to find the liquid carbon dioxide completely. கம்ப்ளீட்டா என்னவா இருக்கு? லிக்விட் கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு தான் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா எல்லா கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு? கண்டென்ஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு. கண்டென்ஸ் ஆகி வந்துடுச்சு. அதனால லிக்விட் கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு தான் அங்க இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்லலாம். சரி, 21 டிகிரி செல்சியஸ்லயோ என்னால ஷார்ப் டிரான்சிஷன் கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியல. 13 டிகிரி செல்சியஸ்லயோ என்னால ஷார்ப் டிரான்சிஷன் கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியல. Then we will proceed to the further higher temperature. So he has increased the temperature to 21 to 31 degree Celsius. Okay, at 31 degree Celsius, if you see the graph இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஷார்ப் டிரான்சிஷன் எனக்கு தெரியுது பாருங்க. அதாவது கண்டென்சேஷன் ரீஜன் அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு மெஜாரிட்டி போர்ஷன் அங்க இல்லவே இல்லை. எக்ஸாக்டா ஒரு ஷார்ப் பாயிண்ட்ல தான் அங்க கண்டென்சேஷன் ரீஜனே டச் ஆகுது. அப்போ till if I mention it as this x, if I mention it this as a y, if I mention it as a z. ஓகே, இப்போ நான் அந்த பிளாக்ல டார்க்காக மார்க் பண்ணியிருக்கிறது XYZ நான் மென்ஷன் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். இஃப் ஐ மென்ஷன் இன் சச் அ வே, ஐ வுட் சே தட் அலாங் XY, along XY, volume decreases, pressure increases. So volume decreases, pressure increases. What is happening with the physical state of carbon dioxide there? There it is not in the condensation region. So I would say specifically there, gaseous carbon dioxide will be found. Gaseous carbon dioxide will be found. All the carbon dioxide will exist as a gas there. Okay, let me go beyond X. Okay, at X, I mean at Y. This is a point where we are able to find a sharp transition from gaseous carbon dioxide to liquid carbon dioxide. அந்த பாயிண்ட்ல தான் என்னால என்ன பண்ண முடியுதுன்னா ஒரு எக்ஸாக்டான ஷார்ப் டிரான்சிஷன் பார்க்க முடியுது. எதுக்கும் எல்லா கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு gaseous carbon dioxide liquid carbon dioxide மாறுது. எந்த பாயிண்ட்ல? at Y, because we are able to find a sharp transition. It just touches only one point. Okay, so at Y, this is at this temperature where gaseous carbon dioxide will convert it into liquid carbon dioxide. At this point, at Y. Next we will proceed from after Y. If I go after Y, 31 degrees Celsius after y. So this is y, so this is x, this is that. After y, if you proceed, everything will exist as a gas. Okay, let me talk about the pressure and the volume there. Volume there gradually decreases and becomes constant at a particular point. Okay, gradually decreases and becomes constant. Where if you see the pressure increases further. Pressure increases here, volume decreases and becomes constant, pressure increases. Okay. After y, you will be able to find carbon dioxide only as liquid. All the carbon dioxide will be liquefied. You can ask me, sir, at all the temperature we are able to get liquefied carbon dioxide. What is the necessary to study this, sir? What is the necessary to study this is, at 13 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius, I am not able to find the sharp transition. அப்படினா அந்த 13 டிகிரி செல்சியஸ்ல 21 டிகிரி செல்சியஸ்ல இவ்ளோ பிரஷர் இவ்ளோ வால்யூம் இருக்கும்போது எல்லா கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடும் இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல கரெக்ட்டா கேஸஸ்லாம் லிக்விடா மாதிரி என்னால என்ன பண்ண முடியல சொல்ல முடியல. ஆனா இந்த இடத்துல எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்க அப்படினா if you take this third one, that is 31 degrees Celsius la, I can able to find a sharp transition at y, where after which all the carbon dioxide exists as a liquid, below which all the carbon dioxide exists as a gas. Simple ah முடிச்சிரலாம். Below y அப்படினு சொல்லும்போது எல்லா கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு கேஸா தான் இருக்கும். Above y அப்படினு சொல்லும்போது எல்லா கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு லிக்விடா இருக்கும் அப்படினு சொல்ல முடியும். That particular point where I am able to specify the temperature in order to state that gaseous carbon dioxide can be liquefied is considered as a critical temperature. So that is why it is mentioned as a critical point. And the particular temperature தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம் அப்படினா critical temperature and critical pressure, critical volume for the carbon dioxide. So this is what Andrews isotherm talks about. He talks completely about this critical point, where critical point can able to say above which the physical state of a matter will be different, below which physical state of a matter will be different. So this is what the complete knowledge behind this Andrews isotherm of carbon dioxide. Then, okay, there I have mentioned as critical temperature, critical pressure, critical volume. What is this critical temperature? See, the temperature is there, okay, above which I can never able to liquefy a gas even if I increase up pressure. Or gas liquid ah மாத்தணும்னா நமக்கு தெரியும் டெம்பரேச்சரை டிக்ரீஸ் பண்ணணும், ப்ரெஷரை இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணணும். ஆனால் இந்த கிரிட்டிக்கல் டெம்பரேச்சரை நம்ம எக்ஸீட் ஆகிட்டோன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், தாண்டிட்டோன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், என்ன தான் நீங்கள் ப்ரெஷரை இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணாலும் ஒரு கேஸை லிக்விடாக மாற்றவே முடியாது. அப்போ அந்த டெம்பரேச்சர் தான் கிரிட்டிக்கல் டெம்பரேச்சர்னு சொல்கிறோம். அப்போது கிரிட்டிக்கல் டெம்பரேச்சர் ஆஃப் கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு இப்போ நம்ம பார்த்தது 31 degrees Celsius. Above 31 degrees Celsius, I can never able to liquefy this carbon dioxide even though if I increase a pressure. So this is the point. Then critical pressure. See, in order to liquefy 1 mole of a gas, in order to liquefy 1 mole of a gas at its critical temperature, the minimum pressure that is required is critical pressure. 1 mole of a gas அந்த கேஸோட critical temperatureல நான் liquefy பண்றதுக்கு எவ்வளோ மினிமம் pressure எனக்கு தேவைப்படுதோ அதுதான் critical pressure. Then critical volume. Okay, the space or the volume occupied by 1 mole of a substance. And the 1 mole of a substance critical pressureல critical temperatureல எந்த அளவுக்கு volume occupy பண்ணுதோ அதுதான் critical volume. It is the volume occupied by 1 mole of a substance at its critical pressure and temperature. Okay, these three are the critical constants which is given as Tc, Pc and Vc. Okay, Tc, Pc and Vc. It here just here it is Vc, critical volume here. Then we are heading to These are all the some critical constant which is given in a textbook. Might be asked in a 1 mark as a memory oriented question. Okay, memory oriented question கேட்கறதுக்கான possibilities இருக்கு. Okay, so இதை வேற எப்படி கேட்கலாம் அப்படின்னா இந்த டெம்பரேச்சர் வச்சு இந்த கிரிட்டிக்கல் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் வச்சு வேற எப்படி கேட்கலாம்னா இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்கலாம். என்ன கொஸ்டின் அப்படின்னா critical temperature of water. Okay, critical temperature of water here is 647.4 Kelvin, and for ammonia here it is 405, and for carbon dioxide here it is 304.2 Kelvin. We start cooling from a temperature of 700 Kelvin. 700 Kelvin la ipo na cool pannite varen. Which will liquefy first and which will liquefy finally? எது first liquid ஆ மாறும், எது கடைசியா liquid மாறும், அதான் கேள்வி. See, இங்க critical temperature கொடுத்திருக்காங்க 3 தேர்ட். அந்த டெம்பரேச்சருக்கு மேலே என்னால் என்னதான் ப்ரெஷர் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணாலும் லிக்விஃபை பண்ண முடியாதுன்னு ஆல்ரெடி எனக்கு தெரியும். அதுதான் என்னது கிரிட்டிக்கல் டெம்பரேச்சர். ஆனால் நான் கூல் பண்ணக்கூடிய டெம்பரேச்சர் என்னென்னா 700 கெல்வின்லேருந்து இப்போ நான் கூல் பண்ண ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். கூல் பண்ணும்போது எது ஃபஸ்ட்டு லிக்விஃபை ஆகும்னா whichever is closer to the 700 Kelvin will liquefy first. If you ask me, I will say the one which has 647.4 Kelvin, water molecule. அப்போ water molecule will liquefy first. Then followed by the one which has 405 Kelvin, ammonia. Ammonia will liquefy second. Then which will liquefy at the last? Carbon dioxide will liquefy at last. CO2 will liquefy at last. The first one and the last one is this. Okay, so this is what, this is how you have to approach the question. Then derivation of a critical constant from a van der Waals equation. See, critical constant, if I say it is critical temperature, critical volume, critical pressure, how are we able to arrive to that critical parameters for a real gas? ஒரு real gasக்கு எப்படி நான் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது அப்படிங்கறத சொன்னது தான் van der Waals. We know that van der Waals gave a gas equation for a real gases by altering pressure and volume correction, which we have seen in the previous classes. Using that altered pressure and volume correction, I am going to find, or he has found, the critical temperature, critical volume and critical pressure for it. Let us find. So, the ideal gas equation, I would say P plus AN square by V square into V minus NB will be equals to nRT. This is the gas equation. In the last class we have discussed with this ideal gas equation. I mean, by altering the ideal gas equation, we have written a real gas equation, right? So what I am going to do is I am going to consider this as n equals to 1. Okay, suppose number of moles of gas is equals to 1. Let me write it as P plus A by V square, because n is equals to 1, and V minus B and is equals to RT. Now I am going to multiply these things inside this. See, if I multiply that, it will become PV plus AV by V square, then minus PB, again minus AB by V square, if I bring this RT to the side, it will become minus RT is equals to 0. Now I can cancel this V and square. Then rest of the things I cannot do anything. So I will just write this as PV plus A by V minus PB minus AB by V square minus RT is equals to 0. Right. Now what I am going to do here is I am going to multiply the final expression which I have written here by V square by P in order to convert the equation into the cubic form. In order to convert this expression in the cubic form, I am going to multiply it by V square by P. So let me write here. If I multiply this by V square by P, let me write it as V cube P by P, and if I multiply this V square by P, it becomes as AV square by V into P minus PB V square by P, again minus AB V square by V square into P, then minus RT V square by P equals to 0. Then if I cancel those things which is common in the numerator and the denominator, I can cancel this P and P, I can cancel this square and V, I can cancel this P and P, then similarly here V square and V square get cancelled. So after that I could arrive here it as V cube plus AV by P and minus BV square minus AB by P minus RTV square by P equals to 0. Now I am going to rearrange this equation in the decreasing order of the power of V. Okay, now I am going to rearrange this equation in the decreasing order of power of V. If I rearrange it, first cube comes, so V cube plus square, these two terms comes. So let me bring the minus term out, so I can write it as, if I bring the minus outside, I can write it as RT by P plus B V square. If I bring this minus inside, so it becomes RT V square by P. If I multiply this minus income, it becomes BV square. Okay. So cube is done, then square is done. Then we have got V alone. V, we have got only one term, that is A by P into V. Then the one term which is left out irrespective of the V is AB by P. So minus AB by P equals to 0. Okay. See, if I solve this expression here, since it is in a cubic form, I can able to get 3 solutions. Okay. Those 3 solutions that I could get here is critical volume, critical temperature and critical pressure. Okay. So the normal volume generally, okay, if I write V at its critical point, V will be equals to Vc. If I bring Vc to this side, it becomes V minus Vc is equal to 0. In order to compare with the cubic form that I have written above, let me cube this. Okay. So I can write this as V minus Vc the whole cube, which is in the form of A minus B whole cube. So if I expand that, it is V cube minus A cube minus 3A square B, that is how we will write. So here it is A, so V square Vc, then plus 3BA square minus 3A square B plus 3AB square. So here it is A minus 3V and Vc square minus B cube, which is Vc cube. So this is how. Okay. So now if you are, after expanding this A minus B whole cube, we are coming to know that I can relate this A minus B whole cube formula with the previous one. I can relate this and this here. If I relate this and this, what I would say, this minus 3V square Vc will be equals to minus RT by P plus B into V square. Okay, right. If I need to relate this, since everything is in the form of a critical volume, let me write this also critical constant itself. Tc, Pc and Vc here, then Pc here. Okay, right. Now here I have to relate and find it out. Let me relate it first. As I have said, I can relate minus 3V square Vc with this. So minus 3V square Vc is equals to, here minus RTc by Pc plus B into V square into V square. Here this minus and minus can get cancelled, this V square and V square get cancelled. So I can extend this and write it as Vc 3Vc is equals to RTC by PC plus V. Let me just consider as a Roman 1. This is one. Then second thing that I could relate here is plus 3Vc square, VVc square against this. So if I relate, I would write it as, let me write this and write, okay, this is here, this is here. So here 3V square Vc, okay, 3V Vc square is equals to 3V Vc square is equals to A by Pc into V. A by Pc into V. Right. Now I can cancel this V and V, so I can write it as 3 Vc square is equals to A by Pc. Let me just write it as Roman 2. Then similarly, last minus Vc cube can be compared to minus AB by PC. Minus AB by PC. So the last one can be compared to minus AB by PC here. Right. So minus Vc cube is equals to minus AB by PC. So if I cancel this minus, Vc cube is equals to AB by PC. Right. So this is 3. Using these 3 only, I am going to find critical temperature, critical volume and critical pressure. So let me find how. See, first thing I am going to do is, I am going to divide 3, okay, I am going to divide 3 by 2. If I divide 3 by 2, 3 is Vc cube, 2 is, here I am going to divide 3 by 2, okay, 3 by 2, I am going to divide. So Vc cube by 3 Vc square is equals to, Vc cube is A by Pc. Then Vc 3 Vc square is equals to, here which is, Vc cube is equals to here AB by Pc, and 3 Vc square here it is A by Pc. If I take in the numerator, so it becomes Pc by A get cancelled, Pc get cancelled. So here this Vc square and this cube alone get cancelled. So Vc by 3 is equals to B. So Vc by 3 is equals to B. Therefore Vc is equals to 3B. So here I have found critical volume. Now by dividing 3 by 2, I can able to find Vc here. Using this Vc, I have to find critical temperature and the critical pressure. Let me see how. Having that Vc is equal to 3B, I have to substitute. In order to find the critical pressure, I have to find where I have to substitute this. If I substitute in this, I can able to get Pc here. If I substitute here, I can able to get Pc here. If I substitute here also, I will be getting Pc here. Let me find how. If I substitute Vc in 2, Vc is 3B, so 3 into 3B the whole square equal to A by Pc. 3B square is 9B square, 9B square into 3 is 27B square. So therefore 27B square is equal to A by Pc. So Pc is equals to A by 27B square. So pressure is, critical pressure is also we have found, which is equals to A by 27B square. Let me write here A by 27B square, here it is critical pressure. Now I need to find critical volume. In order to find critical volume, I have to substitute critical volume and critical temp pressure here in expression 1. In expression 1, I need to substitute this critical volume and critical pressure in order to get that critical temperature. So substitute critical volume and critical pressure in equation 1. Vc is 3b. So 3 into 3b equal to RTC, okay, RTC by PC value is known to me, which is A by 27 B square. Okay, A by 27 B square. Then plus B here. If I bring this B to this side, so 9B minus B is 8B. Okay, 9B minus B is 8B is equal to RTC 27 B square by A. If I need only TC, let me bring everything to this side. If I bring everything to this side, it will become as TC is equals to 8BA by 27B square R. 27B square R. Now this B and square get cancelled. So therefore, critical temperature there, here it is 8A by 27 RB. So this is the critical temperature. Okay. In this, now all the thing I can able to find the critical temperature, critical volume and the critical pressure if I substitute the value of this van der Waals constant A and B. If van der Waals constant A and B is substituted, I can able to find critical temperature, critical volume and critical pressure. The value of A has been got. We can able to get value of A very easily from Vc itself. Vc is equals to, B value I can have, Vc is equals to 3B, then B is equal to Vc by 3. Similarly, by solving in such a way, I can able to substitute the value of van der Waals constant and substitute in this expression, I can able to find critical temperature, critical pressure and critical volume. So this is what the derivation of these critical constant from the van der Waals equation of a real gases. So it's a derivative type question which is very important for our board examination. Kindly go through these two questions. If you have any doubt, kindly let me know in the comment box below. If you are very comfortable with the class, kindly like our channel, subscribe and share with your friends so that it will be useful for the other people also. So we shall resume the next part in the next classes. Thank you for all for being part of this session. Thank you.